guess we're live. I think I just want to do a little feel good story this morning, something short. There's so many negative things. Can we have some good things? Today I'm going to talk about this 10-year-old who saves his dad's life with his own stem cell donation. I think it's a beautiful story. I think it deserves some news. So here we go. Let me play this for you guys. Hold on. I just was reading across the news and thought, oh, wow, that's so pretty. So hang on. Here we go. Okay, come on. Here we go.
And his 10-year-old son, Stephen. If the moment made sweeter knowing Dr. Mundek was at death's door recently, that is until his son saved his life, giving them more cherished time to make memories like this.
This past April of this year, I relapsed with leukemia.
Dr. Mundek had had a stem cell transplant before. Now he desperately needed another one, yet he could not find a match.
Came back very aggressive. I was immediately hospitalized.
Dr. Nick was running out of time.
I'm thinking about my family, and I'm thinking about I'm not ready to go yet.
In his darkest hour, sitting in his doctor's office, Dr. Nick had a thought.
As soon as my doctor came in the room, I said, could a 9-year-old who's 70 pounds give us enough stem cells? And he just looked at me and smirked and said, he just might be able to.
Budding rocker Stephen Mundek was a match.
He really was a brave young man who wanted to help his dad in any way he could.
The procedure more difficult due to Stephen's age. He was a mere 9 years old at the time, one of the youngest ever to undergo a stem cell transplant. Yet he didn't hesitate. The transplant performed at Cedars-Sinai Guerin Children's in Los Angeles. It was a smashing success.
Very grateful. He's my hero.
It was good to do that because all my friends are proud of me.
Dr. Mundek sees his son as a superhero who, like in the movies, saves the day. And in this case, saving his dad.
They got a cape on and they're flying to someone in need who's in a critical point of their life. And then to see that unfold in front of you, not just any person, but your 9-year-old, is incredible.
Because of the actions of his boy, Dr. Mundek will no doubt have many more years to share and cherish memories like this simple game of catch with this hero who happens to be his son. Leo Stahl, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Isn't that a beautiful story? I mean, how often do you hear stories where children save their own parents' lives? I think it's beautiful. See if there's anything else that's happened today that's just really a beautiful story and we want to talk about it. So just hang on a second. There's stories from all over around the world of people saving people, people helping people, people treating people with respect, people caring about people. And I think it's so important because so often we don't see that in our own world, in our own lives. I mean, how often you go down the street, even where I live, how often do you go down the street and see homeless people on the corner, people who just need a hand up, people who don't have any help at all, old folks who are just who have nobody to help them. It is so terrible. So hearing a feel-good story really does help you start your day in a better way and help you maybe look at some ways to help other people instead of only thinking about yourself. I mean, there's so many things we can do. I mean, look at the women's shelters. Look at the indigenous people who are missing. Look at all of these things going around this world. And you think to yourself, what can I do to help? What can I do? Well, you know what? There's all kinds of things we can do. All it takes is to take a look around you, open your mouth, go talk to some of these agencies who are begging for people to come and help. That's all I'm trying to say. One of the things that I find that really just brought it to home was the other day when the little lady threw her child in the trash in Austin, Texas, because she did not know, she said she did not know what to do. But I think what it really boils down to is because Texas has a Moses law, you're supposed to be anonymously able to give your child, if you know you can't take care of it, away. Just take it to the fire station, take it to the hospital, take it to the police station. Here's the problem with that, though, and here's what I want everybody to think about before you start. And I know it was horribly wrong for her to do this. I know it was. And I wish she would not have done that. I wish she would have reached out. I wish somebody would have known that she needed help. But the problem was, there are in other major cities, boxes that are climate controlled, that you can go put your baby in and it locks behind you once you shut the door. It has an alarm in the box and it lets people know, somebody has just dropped off their baby. They go take the baby and immediately it's helped, it's taken care of, it's found a home, all of these different things. But the person that dropped it off is never identified. They do not have to give their name. They do not have to talk to anybody. They do not have to do anything except drop the baby off. I'm going to post something to you. And I mean, there are laws, there are rules. I understand that. But think about this for a moment. If you are here illegally, and I'm not saying it's right to be here illegally. I'm not saying that at all. Please hear me out. If you are here illegally and you are pregnant and you have this baby that you know you can't take care of, but you want to give it away, but you're afraid to go to a police station, you're afraid to go to a hospital, you are afraid to go to a fire department, because you are here legally, you are afraid you're going to get arrested and deported. Now, I can understand that, but not really, but sort of. But the thing is, I really feel like had she known about the law and had she known about these boxes, that she might have made that choice instead of the dumpster in the apartment complex that she lived in. That's what I'm going to say about that. I don't need any haters telling me, oh, you're wrong, because I don't know whether I'm right or wrong. What I do know is I wish that people knew about it. I tell you, I don't ever see advertisements on TV about the Moses Law. I never see anything spoke about how to help people who have children that they don't want or can't take care of. I never see anything. There's not one commercial out there on TV that I see about this. I think there needs to be a campaign about this, and I think there needs to be a campaign that every city, every major city, everybody knows you can take your baby to one of these boxes and absolutely give it away anonymously. It doesn't have to end up in the damn dumpster or the trash can. Anyway, I just wanted to bring you one little feel-good story for the day. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please hit that like button on your way in or your way out. And you all have a wonderful day. I'll catch you later. Peace out, babies. Bye.